Welcome to World Bulletin. I'm Anderson Cooper, and tonight, we bring you a story that could reshape the security landscape of Asia. In a world where alliances are shifting and tensions are rising, every move on the geopolitical chessboard matters more than ever. Tonight, we witness a major shift in Asian security. Japan has officially handed over 6 state-of-the-art warships to the Philippines. This is not just a routine military transaction, it's a significant moment that signals a new era of cooperation and strategic partnership between these two nations. This isn't just a transfer of military hardware, it's a bold statement about the strength of alliances and the growing unease in the South China Sea, where territorial disputes have become a flashpoint for regional and global powers alike. This package is the largest maritime security assistance Japan has ever provided to any country, marking a dramatic departure from Tokyo's traditionally cautious post-war defense policy. It reflects Japan's increasing willingness to play a more active role in regional security. For the Philippines, these advanced ships are a game-changer. They dramatically boost the country's ability to patrol its vast and often contested waters, helping to assert its sovereignty and protect its maritime resources in the face of mounting challenges. The timing of this handover is crucial, coming at a moment when confrontations between Chinese and Philippine vessels are becoming more frequent and more dangerous, raising fears of a potential conflict in the region. This move by Japan and the Philippines is a direct response to China's growing assertiveness and military presence in these disputed waters, where control over shipping lanes and natural resources is at stake. But this story is about more than just military hardware. It's a powerful message to the world that smaller nations in Southeast Asia are uniting, with Japan's support, to show they will not stand alone in the face of pressure from larger powers. Tonight, we'll break down the advanced capabilities of these new warships, explore the long and complex history of Japan-Philippines relations, and examine how this partnership could alter the balance of power in the region for years to come. We'll analyze why this is happening now, what's driving these decisions, and what it could mean for the future of the South China Sea, a region critical to global trade and security. Plus, we'll bring you reactions from key capitals, Manila, Tokyo, Beijing, and Washington, as leaders weigh in on the implications of this unprecedented move. Stay with us as we unpack a decision that could redefine the security architecture of Asia. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. Let's dive in. Let's take a closer look at what Japan has delivered to the Philippines. A significant milestone in regional maritime cooperation. The package includes 6 state-of-the-art multi-role response vessels. These ships are not just modern, they're designed to be highly versatile, capable of adapting to a wide range of missions, from patrolling to humanitarian assistance. Built with the latest technology, they represent a leap forward in maritime capability for the Philippines. Each vessel stretches nearly 100 meters in length and is packed with advanced communications and surveillance systems. They feature helipads for rapid deployment, robust defensive armaments, and cutting-edge navigation tools. These upgrades mean the ships can operate effectively in both peacetime and crisis situations, ensuring the crew is ready for any challenge. Designed for a variety of roles, these ships will be at the forefront of law enforcement, search and rescue operations, and will play a crucial part in standing firm during gray zone conflicts, those tense situations that fall short of open warfare but require a strong presence. The first 2 vessels have arrived today, marking the beginning of a phased delivery. The remaining ships will follow in carefully planned stages, allowing the Navy to gradually integrate these assets and provide comprehensive training for their crews. Japanese technical teams are on hand to provide expert guidance, ensuring that the Philippine Navy can maximize the potential of these advanced ships. Their support includes hands-on training, technical briefings, and ongoing maintenance advice. This is more than a simple handover of hardware. It's the start of a long-term partnership focused on building capacity, sharing knowledge, and strengthening ties between the two nations' navies. The ceremony at Subic Bay was rich with symbolism, 2 flags flying side by side, united by a shared commitment to regional security and stability. It was a moment that underscored the importance of international cooperation. For the Philippines, these new vessels represent a dramatic upgrade from aging, outdated equipment to cutting-edge maritime technology. The difference is clear, not just in appearance but in capability and confidence. The arrival of these ships is a huge morale boost for the Navy. It's a clear signal that Manila is investing in its maritime defense and is determined to protect its waters and its people. With these new vessels, a new era for the Philippine Navy has truly begun. one defined by modern capability, international partnership, and renewed confidence at sea. To grasp today's significance, we must revisit Japan-Philippines history. Once wartime adversaries, the two nations rebuilt ties through aid, trade, and diplomacy. Japan's post-war pacifism gave way to economic partnership, making it a top investor in the Philippines. Security cooperation accelerated in the 21st century as China's rise shifted regional dynamics. In 2016, a landmark defense agreement paved the way for today's transfer. Since then, joint exercises and equipment deliveries have deepened trust. This warship deal is the culmination of decades of reconciliation and strategic alignment. From painful past to shared future, the alliance is now stronger than ever. Why now? The answer? The South China Sea? This vital waterway is a flashpoint, with China's sweeping claims rejected by international law but enforced through force. Filipino fishermen and marines face constant harassment. The stakes are national survival. Japan's interests align, its economy depends on free navigation, and it faces its own disputes with China. By arming the Philippines, Japan is pushing back against coercion and defending the rules-based order. This is classic balancing nations strengthening alliances to deter a rising power. The warship delivery is a clear act of solidarity and deterrence. Together, Japan and the Philippines are shaping a more secure regional order. The reactions have been swift and telling. In the Philippines, relief and pride, finally, a credible defense. Japan's public largely supports the move, though some worry about drifting from pacifism. The government stands firm. Security comes first. China's response is predictably harsh, calling the transfer provocative and destabilizing. Beijing warns against outside interference, but its neighbors see a different story. Vietnam and others quietly welcome the move, hoping for similar support. Australia and other partners publicly endorse a stronger Philippines. The region is watching and recalibrating. The U.S. is the silent force behind this alliance. With defense treaties binding all three nations, Washington has long urged its allies to step up. This warship transfer is exactly the kind of cooperation the U.S. wants. Stronger partners, less direct intervention. It boosts the Philippines' frontline role and showcases Japan's new security posture. The trilateral partnership is now more than talk: joint patrols, exercises, and real deterrence. The challenge is to deter, not provoke, showing resolve without escalating conflict. China sees containment, the allies see stability. The key: keep lines open, avoid miscalculation, and manage crises. This move cements the alliance and signals unity. The Indo-Pacific chessboard just got more interesting. What's next for the region? This transfer marks a pivotal turning point for Asian security, setting the stage for a new chapter in the balance of power across the Indo-Pacific. It signals the dawn of a new era, one defined by greater self-reliance and deeper partnership. Japan and the Philippines are stepping forward as leaders, forging stronger ties not only with each other, but also with regional allies. The Philippine military is set to modernize at an unprecedented pace, gaining valuable experience, advanced technology, and growing confidence as it adapts to new challenges. We can expect to see more joint patrols, expanded military exercises, and increased investments in defense infrastructure, all aimed at strengthening regional security. China's strategy of intimidation now faces significant new obstacles. The cost of coercion is rising, and assertive actions in disputed waters will no longer go unchallenged. While tensions may spike in the short term, the hope is that these new partnerships will ultimately lead to a more stable and secure balance in the region. This transformation is about much more than just ships or military hardware. It's about shifting power dynamics, forging new alliances, and building trust among nations. The future of the Indo-Pacific will be shaped by nations willing to stand together, united in their commitment to a free, open, and rules-based region where cooperation prevails over conflict. The message is clear: no nation stands alone. Collective security and unity are the keys to lasting peace and prosperity. Thanks for watching World Bulletin. Stay tuned for more insights on global security and regional developments.